Sup fans, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another home video review. And today, we're going to be quickly covering I've been meaning to do this video a long time, but then again, I don't know if I'm ready to do it. But then at the time, I didn't know I was ready. But you know what? I think I'm ready now. And today we're going to be quickly covering one of the most controversial releases of the year, True Lies on 4K UHD Blu-ray, coming up right now. And I hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, guys, quiet on set. Scene one, take one. Action! Boom! Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share with your friends. Also, hit that bell for notifications because, well, it helps the channel a lot. And if you're new here, welcome. Sit down, relax, and let's enjoy the ride. All right, without further ado, we'll just get on to the review. So we're just gonna talk about the video. So this film has been, I believe it was shot on super 35mm film. So that's pretty much its good ass film stock. And so basically this film was done with a new 4K restoration with AI and DNR and all that stuff under supervision and approved by James Cameron. So this has a true native 4K, it has a 4K day on this, so it has a true native 4K transfer, and the aspect ratio is 239:1, and it has HDR10 and Dolby Vision. And for the purposes of this review, I'll be covering the Dolby Vision version. So before I get on to the review, at the end of the day, no matter how I think of this release, at the end of the day, this is my opinion. So yeah, because I've seen people getting death threats and all that stuff, reviewing, covering these releases. So I just gotta say, at the end of the day, no matter how I feel about True Lies, at the end of the day, it's just my opinion, honestly. So, you know, yeah. So now let's get on to the review. Finally, I just want to say, picture quality it's all right. I don't think it's bad. Well, there are a lot of moments where it's bad, and I'll get to that. But there are a lot of moments that I think is good. I think that the climax looks pretty good. And I believe certain scenes after the beginning of the film, they look pretty good. They look clean. There's still a bit of grain here and there. And I heard that the masters were damaged, so they had to do all this excessive AI and DNR, which I'm not gonna cover much about it, dude. At the end of the day, I am not hot on this AI DNR thing, but it can sometimes yield good results. But yeah, but still, I gotta say, yeah, but then again, a lot of the movie looks very like an AI generated image. I am not kidding. There's a lot of moments where it looks VHS quality, like good to, I'd say, great to awful. So especially around the beginning and some of the climax, I'm pretty sure you guys seen the screenshots and all that stuff with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Man, that looks horrendous in my opinion. So, but then again, I think there's a lot more good stuff here, especially, well, the color looks phenomenal. And yeah, there's a lot of great detail here and there. Well, at the same time, yeah, it's a very conflicting picture in my opinion. There's a lot of great stuff. I'd say, you know what? I would say there's a lot of good than bad. There's a lot of detail, there's a lot of sharpness, and basically around the middle of the film, I think that's when like the detail and sharpness looks great. There are some cool moments like the dancing scene, or just when Arnold is just shooting up the place. Basically, all the action scenes look freaking great, actually. But a lot of the scenes, like the dinner table scene with Jamie Lee Curtis and Arnold Schwarzenegger and the family, that looks way too clean for my taste, I gotta say. A lot of the grain has been scrubbed off, and there's so many scenes where it just looks processed. And there are still a lot of moments where this film looks like it was shot on film, which is good. But yeah, the ending shots look pretty good, I gotta say. They look pretty good. So again, this is a mixed bag for me. So yeah, and but then again, the color grading is actually pretty good. I like it's not too harsh in the teal or blue. And the Dolby Vision, it does elevate a lot of good detail. There's a lot of good, like the beginning of the scenes, there's a lot of blue hues around the snow, but there's a ton of color depth into that the Dolby Vision brings out. So I gotta say, Dolby Vision and the HDR do help out with the color depth and all the stuff. But then again, that also doesn't fully help out much of the resolution that has been scrubbed off from this DNR process. So with that, I would give the video a 6 out of 10. I wanted to give it a 7, but then again, I just feel like maybe in my eyes, I feel like a 7 is a bit too generous. So yeah, it's overall an okay video transfer in my opinion. For audio, I gotta say, I like the audio more than True Lies, but then again, it's like quieter audio, but I think it's just due to the design of the film. And I don't think it's because of Disney's traditional lower end audio quality. You know, it's just like there's a lot of action, but then again, with the action scenes do hit, they're good. The high channels get a good use, and the rear speakers and the subwoofer, the LFE levels are great. It's just that there is a lot of dialogue scenes where, yeah, the Atmos mix is just gets a little quiet, but then again, you know what, the Atmos mix does serve its purpose. But even then, some explosions do seem quieter than they should be, so I would say crank up the notch a bit. So not much for me to say about this, the Dolby Atmos, but then again, it does have the original stereo mix, theatrical stereo mix, so that is fantastic that this release has the option. So yeah, that's pretty good. And in HD, the theatrical stereo mix. So with that, I would give the audio a nice solid 8 out of 10. Now let's get on to the special features. So I gotta say, they included almost everything, but I believe there is a featurette or mini documentary or just a documentary missing from the DVD release, I believe, but everything else has been poured over, plus new bonus features with like Fear is Not an Option, Look Back at True Lies, and all that good stuff. So these are, there's some nice new bonus features with James Cameron, but I don't think they're brand new. I believe since True Lies was planned for a Blu-ray release years ago, they look like they were shot a couple years ago. So yeah, and they use a lot of the movie footage for these featurettes, where it's just like, I think it's just, you're just padding at this point. to make it more of a chunkier featurette. But still, I still think the new special features are good, and nearly all the archival bonus features are here. So I gotta say, that's a nice plus right here. So with that special features, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. So at the end of the day, what would I recommend True Lies? You know what? I'd still say, yeah, I would recommend it, but at a sale price. Because I still feel that the picture quality is very, I would say at the end of the day, a bit mediocre. But the audio and special features are good. And you know what? At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you hear a lot of people say this, it is better than the DVD, obviously, of course, but then again, you know, I would argue that maybe sometimes the DVD looks better. But with that, I am grateful to have this on not just an HD, but on 4K UHD. So I'm just grateful to have this. So, but then again, if you don't really want to support the AI and DNR restoration work, then do not get this. But yeah, this is not a great release. It's a decent release. So yeah, that is my 4K Blu-ray review of True Lies on 4K UHD Blu-ray. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. So let me know down in the comment section down below, have you guys purchased True Lies on 4K? What you guys think of it? I would love to know. Please let me know down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your opinions on it. So this is Javi from JAVIWOOD Productions signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed this show.